Hey everybody. So, I just had a sneezing fit. So, I'm going to make some granola. So, I have 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. I have a half a cup of oil that I spilled all over my cutting board because I sneezed. It's been raining for days, and now it's a sneeze fest. I think it's supposed to rain till like Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. So we're going to get some honey, a half a cup. So 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, a half a cup of oil, a half a cup of honey, and I put the honey in after the oil, and then it doesn't stick. And I did blow my nose, so I'm sorry for the sniffles. You get something to scrape every bit of that honey out. I guess you probably didn't need to know about my nose, huh? Thought about taking you guys outside, but it's been raining. I've got stuff planted. It's getting too much water, so I think I'm going to need to add some nutrients to the soil. I've got an onion patch, a tomato patch, one of those green stalks, and then I have another thing that's similar to the green stalk that I think I'm going to do herbs, and I don't know what else in. I can get some more honey. Excuse me, Tiggs. Wipe the sticky off. So I thought I was going to be all set up and ready. And then, of course, I'm a smidge shy on the honey. I took some of my husband's peanuts and cashews and just ran a knife through them. I have some sunflower seeds. I'm going to use the rest of those. I have some dried cherries. I'm going to add those. So you use 2 cups of whatever additional add-ins you want. Dried fruit, nuts, seeds, peanut butter powder. So whatever your addition is 2 cups. So that's a half a cup of oil, a half a cup of honey, 1/3 a cup of brown sugar, a tablespoon of vanilla, teaspoon, sorry. I should know this by heart, I've made it enough. I'm doing the husband's breakfast for a week, so I'm going to do some granola, some yogurt layered with blueberries. I need to make some more vanilla. Do y'all want a video on that? I don't know. Seems everything's been done. It calls for a half a teaspoon of salt, but I'm not going to add that because the nuts are salted. So all you want to do is get that brown sugar mixed in. Got a lump right there. Smush it out. So get that brown sugar mixed into the oil mixture and the honey. You can use coconut oil I use that a lot. Canola oil, vegetable oil, just any non-flavored oil for your granola. But I usually use the coconut oil. Okay, so we got that in there. Now we're going to add 5 cups of old-fashioned oats. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 left in there. Mix them up, get them all nice and coated. And that honey and stuff, sugar. I have my baking sheet with a Silpat on it. If you don't have a Silpat, oil it really well, or I don't never use parchment paper, so I don't know if it'll stick to it or not. I think the whole point of parchment paper is to not stick, so you can line it with parchment paper. Just don't use wax paper or something like that. Okay. Add our cashews and peanuts. About a 1/4 cup left of the sunflower seeds. And a 1/4 cup of these dried cherries. You could use raisins, dried cranberries, raisins, whatever you like. You could add some peanut butter powder to this. When it's finished, you could add M&Ms or chocolate chips. When you take it out, cookie sheet. And this makes quite a bit of granola. And you spread it and smush it out, and then it'll come out like a bark. And you just break it up. So you'll have chunky, crunchy granola. Just trying to mix in some of those sugars I'm seeing. Just spread it around your baking sheet, smushing it down. You'll bake it at 325 for 30 minutes. After 15 minutes, turn your pan around. And you'll want to check it depending on your oven. Hold on, dog. Okay, dog catastrophe averted. You guys ever have a dog that's a screamer? Mitzi's a screamer. I haven't introduced you all to Mitzi. She's my new Chihuahua. And she's a handful. Okay, 15 minutes. And then we will come back and check it. I wonder if this is recycled. Nope. And turn the pan around. And then you'll let it cool when it's done. And I break it up and just put it in a gallon Ziploc, and he takes it out to the base and uses it with his granola and fruit or snacks on it, whatever. So I'll see you when that's ready. Alrighty, you guys, so here's our granola. I'm sorry about the dog, and if she starts screaming again, it's because she's mad I shut the bedroom door. So I'll have to introduce you to Mitzi. She was a foster fail, or she's become a foster fail. I named her Mitzi. She was an owner surrender, and I don't think she had much human interaction. So her personality is starting to develop, and she's becoming very vocal, like really vocal. She has claimed the spare bedroom as her own, and there's a, you know, those full-length mirrors that you check your whole outfit in. Well, she thinks she's slick, and she lays on the floor and stares at me in the mirror and bitches me out. Gripes, like I can't see her down there on the floor looking at me in the mirror griping. She's she's a spitfire, you guys. She's a spitfire. And tonight she's been exceptionally, I don't know, feisty. That's what I called her when I decided to keep her. I had her and her mom. Her brother was stolen, apparently, from one of the fosters. I won't give my opinion of that. This is still kind of warm, but as it cools, it'll break up crunchy. See, the edges are cooled off pretty well. So I just break it up, and you can break it up into pieces as much as you want. And if you wanted to, you could use your hands to spread it out, and you'd have like granola nuggets. And then the dust, I call it dust, you know, the little bits like regular granola. He puts that on his yogurt, and I don't remember if I showed you this, but this is blueberries and yogurt, and I just layer it. And then I took the rest of what I could get out of that honey jar and drizzled it on the top, because he eats unsweetened Greek yogurt. Did you know that non-fat yogurt has more sugar in it? So when they pull out the fat, they add more sugar. So if you're trying to be healthy, the non-fat yogurt's worse for you than just eating the regular yogurt. I don't think a lot of people know that. So I'm pulling it up by the Silpat. That's why I like Silpats. Silpats are washable and reusable. I've had this particular one here for years and years, and I've got some newer ones that they use for macarons. They're not macaroons, they're macarons. I'm not sure I'm saying it correctly. They have the little circles on it, so you can make those cookies. So I'm just going to bag this up. I need to run my dishwasher, but I need to see as it's cool. It's getting crunchier. I need to run the dishwasher, but I have 2 chuck roasts in there I need to can. I don't know if you want to see videos of that. I'm doing pot roast and beef tips and gravy. So I've done those types of videos before. Beef tips and gravy, I'm just doing beef tips and gravy, so I can use it for stroganoff, stews, whatever. Add whatever I want to it and turn it into whatever I want. You can turn it into soup and stews and stroganoff and just beef tips and gravy. You can add mushrooms, all, you know, whatever. So I'm going to do that, and I use the clear gel in that. So if you're wanting to learn how to use your clear gel, let me know. I'll do the video, and if you want to see it, I'll post it. If nobody says anything, I'm not going to post it. But I know this channel, people want the canning videos. You hate my cooking videos. I know. I'm sorry. I can't can all the time. See, like this right here. This is what he'll sprinkle on his granola to give it some crunch. Get all the nuts in there. He likes his nuts. So, and I want to say that I really appreciate those of you that are my reoccurring viewers, my Donnas and Chris and Joy and Disabled Prepper, and the comments that you leave and the thumbs up and all that. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel get seen because I'm kind of hidden, shadow banned, whatever they want to call it. You know, there's not enough activity for them to put me in much of the recommended. So those of you that comment and everything, I just want to say thank you. And I like the little community that we're developing here. I have some awesome ladies, and I'm getting to know you all and recognize the names, and it makes it easier to do the videos because I feel like I'm actually talking to somebody instead of sitting here feeling weird. So it just makes it easier. And to the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing, and I hope you get something from the channel. And I just wanted to let everybody know I appreciate you, I notice you, and I try to respond to all the comments. I don't have that many, so shouldn't be that hard, right? But sometimes they get scattered across the channel. And I do want to say that, you know, somebody went out of their way to be nasty for the sake of being nasty. And on this channel, if you're going to be nasty to the viewers in the commenting section or myself, we just won't see that comment. It's not going to arrive. You're not going to insult people in the comment section. I'm not going to have that. So that's how this channel is going to roll. You know, we're going to have mutual respect for each other. We're all trying to survive, you know, what's going on in the world right now. There's a lot. And, you know, between just what's happening economically and, you know, with the recession and inflation and the beer virus and all that, you know, it's anything added to that. It's just harder, even if it's a crappy person in the comment section. There's just no need for that. So we're all here for a common goal and maybe to learn from each other. And anyways, I'm rambling now, but I just wanted you all to know that I see you, I appreciate you, and it's fun getting to know you ladies. And gentlemen, we have Jamie Wright. I think that's a gentleman. They made the 3D jar opener. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. If I know it's a no-no, but with the way things are going right now, I think we need to go back old school, Depression era, and you might want to be saving your jar lids when you open your jars. They can be reused. I do know the rules of canning. I'm just saying they can be reused. And this little opener, it's 3D printed, it's wide, it's friendly on your hands, it's very lightweight, and it won't bend your lids. So if you're looking for something that doesn't bend your lids or chip your jars and things like that, that works really well. There's a little learning curve to it, but it's super easy. You just slide it around, poop, and it's a done deal. So he sells them for $10. That includes shipping, and it's very handy. So, and I always appreciate a new canning tool, and I do like to support people that are trying to do something on their own. So I'm rambling again. Anyways, have a good night. I'm going to get my meat canned up, go let my dog yell at me some more. I've got to make omelet breakfast sandwiches for my husband. I think I'll do a video on that, but I won't post it too soon, so you won't get mad at me for the cooking videos. So I will see you soon. Stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you all again for being a part of the channel.